Uh, did a video a while back on Apex, and we're going to keep that thing going. We did another video, and then we're going to do one today going over all the weapons in the game.
Oh boy.
We're going to go from beginning to end here. We're going to discuss it if we like it or if we don't like it, and we'll just see what we come across.
Every category.
Every category. So
sit tight.
Yes.
Could be a long one maybe.
Starts with assault rifles. First one is a Havoc energy gun. I don't really care for this gun.
Me either.
I just don't like it. I don't know.
It's a shotgun type of gun,
But it's an energy
gun. So I have nothing against energy guns, but the Havoc I just don't use.
No. The next one in the assault rifles is a flatline. This is, if I come across it, I'm going to keep it.
This is my go-to head.
I love the flatline. Yeah, it worked for me. Yeah.
Love it.
Get the clips, get it kitted out.
Yes.
Does some damage for you.
Love it.
The next one, and I know how you feel about this gun. I do like it, but if I come across a flatline, I'm going to drop it. It's the Hemlock, another heavy gun. I do like it though.
The Hemlock was my OG go-to. That 3-round burst. I like the 3-round burst because it makes you want to focus those shots, work on your aim, and that's why I like it. And I still use it to this day.
Yeah, it's a good gun.
Yeah.
This one, I do like carrying it, but since they changed one to a light gun, I have to pick one or the other.
Right.
R301. I feel like it's easier to control than the R99, and I know we'll talk about the R99 in a minute. But yeah, the R301, if I see it, I'm going to grab it, and that's another one of my go-to guns.
Yeah, R301 is a very good gun. Definitely one of my top threes. That's my go-to light gun.
Yeah, that one only it's tough because you have to get everything. The barrel stabilizer,
That's true.
stock.
Yeah. You have to find
everything.
everything for it to be.
And now it's got the hop up for it.
And the hop up, which I don't even look for. If I find it cool, if I don't, I'm not going to search for it.
All right, so that's the assault rifles.
Yeah.
Next is the submachine guns, and the first one is the alternator, light gun.
I like the alternator. It's small. It's it has a lot of rounds in it. You can do some damage. I like the alternator.
Alternator is a good gun. I remember when I first started playing, it was I think it was it wasn't in the care package. It went to the care package shortly thereafter. If I need a gun, that's one of my guns I'll go look for.
Yeah.
This one was in the care package, so I never knew what it could do. I always just remember when we come across it, you would take it.
Absolutely.
The Prowler.
I like the Prowler just like the Hemlock. Instead of a 3-round, it's a 5-round. So if we can land all 5 of those shots on somebody, especially a headshot, that's an instant takedown. So I do like the Prowler.
Prowler, yeah. I just never got to wield it.
Right.
But next one's the R99 light gun. And like I said, it is a good gun. It's just, to me, it's a little harder to control it.
It definitely sprays. You have to control that R99. I like the R99 though.
I can do it. And funny about this gun, I remember you used to tell me when I first started playing, you stay away from energy guns.
Oh yeah.
Then we started carrying this gun, and then they put it in the dang care package, the Volt.
Yeah, I never used to carry the Volt. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what can I do to improve my game? Let's try some new weapons. The Volt is the next closest thing to the guns that I main carry. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. And I enjoy it. I really do. I like it. It's easy to control, does some damage. That's my go-to energy gun.
Yeah, I'll definitely carry it. Get an energy clip. Let's roll with it.
Yeah, it'll go.
The next one in the submachine guns is, I think, the last new gun we've gotten. It's the car.
I actually like the car. I like the fact that it's the only gun that you can switch between a light and a heavy. It's never been done. It's the only gun that does that. So whatever you want to run, it'll do both, and it does some damage. I like it. It's fast.
I don't not like it, but I don't like it either.
Yeah, I get it. It's not for everybody.
But that's it on the submachine guns. We'll move to the light machine guns, and the first one is the Devotion. It's an energy gun. It's kind of like the Spitfire. I'll be honest, I really thought I should start carrying this thing, but I just realized it's kind of like the R99. It's kind of hard to wield.
It's just slow to start up.
It does take a minute to get going.
It takes way too much to wind up. And when you're in a fight, you need all the time, so I don't like it.
The next one, I almost just leave if I see it because I just don't like it, the L-Star. It's an energy gun.
I'll pick it up if we just land as the first gun on the ground until I find the next thing. Just to have some kind of defense, I'll pick it up, but I won't look for it. I never used it. I don't care for it.
I've been shredded by the L-Star.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody has killed me with it before, but I don't use it.
I just don't like it. This next gun is probably my favorite gun. It used to be heavy, but this last season they made it to a light, the Spitfire.
I like the Spitfire. If you can get a level 4, level 3 magazine on that thing, you're looking at 50 rounds. And that'll put you through any fight.
That'll help.
I love the Spitfire.
Always and you got one less thing you got to put on it. You have to put a barrel stabilizer on it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's my go-to. I liked this gun when it came out, but now it's in the care package, so I've kind of forgotten about it, moved on. The Rampage. And it started out as a heavy, but since it's in the care package, you get your own ammo.
It uses its own ammo. I didn't use the Rampage because it's a light and it's slow to start, but it's a gun that if you have all the stuff with it, even before it was in the care package, it takes the thermal grenades to ramp it up some more. If you have all that and you can charge it up, it'll take out some people in a fight. I've used it since it's in the care package. It's like one of those things you don't have it, you don't appreciate it till it's gone. When I see it, I'll take it, and it'll get me through. I've won some games with it, so I can't knock the Rampage.
It's a good gun. I like it.
It is.
And that's all the light machine guns, and we go to the marksman guns. First one is the G7.
I didn't like the G7 at first, I'll be honest. But I'm starting to switch, my strategies. I'm leaning towards the marksman guns because they're that mix of a rifle and that sniper shot, which I've never been a sniper, but I do like the lining up my shots. And, so I'm starting to like the G7. I'm starting to use it more, try to mix it up. It's not a bad gun.
No, it's not. I remember that I actually wanted to carry that when I first started.
Yeah.
And when you're first starting out, it's probably not a good gun to start with.
Probably not.
So I've kind of gotten away from it. Yeah. I do pick it up every now and then, but if I come across the 301 or the Spitfire, it immediately goes down. So maybe need to go back and give it another chance. But I don't hate it. I don't look for it either.
No, I agree. It's not something I look for, but if I see it, I'll pick it up and run with it for a bit.
The next one, I know you've been starting to carry and you really like. It's the triple take energy gun.
Like I said, I'm starting to lean towards the mid sniper class, and I enjoy the whole lining up my shot, them not seeing it coming, and me getting that headshot and just like knocks them down. I love that.
Yeah.
And like I said, those marksman guns are just the mix of you can run the gun with it and still get that one impactful shot.
Yeah.
And the triple take for some reason has just really gotten me. Like I love it.
Yeah.
More than the G7, more than the rest of them. I don't know why. I just like that gun.
It's definitely done some good for you.
So I've been searching for it.
Next one, I'm not a fan of at all. I'm just not. 30-30 repeater, heavy gun. I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with it.
No, I get it. It's the same as the G7 and the triple take. You got to have that, you line up that shot, you get it. I think all three of those are pretty much the same kind of gun. Just one's light, one's heavy, one's energy.
Yeah. Next one, I've never picked up the bow check.
I have never picked up the bow check. It's a bow and arrow in a gunfight. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, like they say. You don't bring a bow and arrow to a gunfight.
Oh, man.
I'm sure it does damage. I'm sure there's somebody that's like an expert bow check player.
I see them using it.
But I can hear that. I can hear it, though, too, when it's being shot. So I'm like, this guy's using a bow check. I doubt it's anybody's first weapon. I don't.
Maybe there's somebody that goes to it. I know my son
like I said, there's probably an expert player that'll easily kill me with it.
I'm sure.
But I just don't like it.
So that's the marksmans. Now we're at the snipers. First one is the charged rifle, and I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever picked this gun up.
I'm the same. I've never picked up.
I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. Maybe I need to pick it up. Longbow, I think I picked it up once, but I don't think I've ever fired it.
Same. I think I've picked it up and maybe used it once just because it was the first gun I saw. Didn't do good with it, so I don't do. Yeah.
Now I have had the Kraybird. I've tried to snipe people. Probably something I need to keep practicing at. And I picked up the Sentinel as well. Those are both snipers.
The Kraybird is special because it's a 50 cal. If you can land a headshot with that thing, it's an instant kill.
Yeah.
And that thing, I remember when it was in the care package, so it was really special. If I was to pick any of the snipers, it'd definitely be the Kraber.
It's, and the Sentinel does some damage too, but again, I got to work on if I want to keep picking it up.
Yeah.
My always thing is that if you run across somebody, you basically have one gun.
Basically, you limit yourself. If it's a last couple rings and it's so small, you better have a good vantage point or you're limiting yourself to one gun.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's the snipers. On to the shotguns. I'm not a huge fan of the shotguns, but if I were to run with one, it would be the EVA 8. I've run with it before. It's done me some good, and it's also done me some bad, but EVA 8 is the one that I would go to if I needed a shotgun.
Yeah, I think the EVA 8 is probably the best shotgun. I think it's had the most buffs. And it's not a bad shotgun to have. It's probably one of the better ones.
Next one is the Mastiff. It just, to me, it's slow. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I agree. That's the least favorite shotgun, I would say.
And then you got the Mozambique, which is basically, to me, a pistol, but a shotgun.
Yeah, something about a pistol shotgun, to me, just kind of like, if I see it on the ground, I'll usually pick it up first gun if I see it. I've dropped some people with the Mozambique. It's not a bad, if I was to run a shotgun, I'd probably run the Mozambique.
Second, if I had to run with a shotgun, it would be this one after the EVA 8. It's the Peacekeeper.
Yeah,
because that does do damage.
It definitely does do damage.
But it's only, I think, 2 shots, or you have to cock it every time.
Yeah. But that's kind of that risk reward thing where you have less shots, but it does more damage.
Yeah. So only thing we got left here is the pistols, RE45, which if I had to, I'd run with it because it's an automatic.
Yeah.
Next one's the 2020. That's a first gun pickup for defense.
That's a quick shot, as fast as you can pull the trigger. I've gotten some kills with it.
I have too.
But it's not going to be my first one.
The last one is the Wingman. It used to be a pistol, but now it's a sniper.
Well, I mean, it's still a pistol. It's a small, handgun. When it was a heavy gun, that thing that was the best pistol you could find. It would definitely drop some people.
Yeah.
And now that it's a sniper, for some reason, I want to run with it more. For some reason, having that sniper power, I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I always end up finding my weapons. I'm like, oh, never mind.
And that's it.
Man, that's a lot of weapons.
It is. So your 2 favorites are like perfect game. You pick it up, everything's kitted out. The 2 ones you're gonna run with.
Now it depends on, if you asked me before, like starting out, it would be the Hemlock, and it'd be the R301. I'd always run with the heavy and the light gun. But now it's changed. Now I'll look for a triple take and a Spitfire to have those extra rounds, so it just depends.
I've been starting to think too, if I can get the Spitfire and I can get at least a level 2 clip.
Yeah.
I, really want to carry, not really a shotgun, but maybe a sniper, because if you get that Spitfire, you should have enough in there to drop somebody.
Yeah, basically. Like that Spitfire will last you, that 50-round clip will last you a good chunk. So that's why I don't mind having an extra gun that's like a sniper or a shotgun even, or even a pistol.
Yeah. Because
you have that backup Spitfire that's just going to shred somebody.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I run now, is the Spitfire and the triple take. If I don't find the triple take, then it's a Spitfire and I'll go with the flatline or something like that. It's always a heavy light combination for me.
There you go. What are your favorites? What ones do you not like?
There's a lot in there. There's
a lot.
things in there that I've never even touched.
I just realized that some of these ones I'm bringing up, I'm like, I don't think
I've used that once just to fire it to see what it sounds like, and that's it. Like, there's a lot.
But there you go. See you later.
See you.
Watch us on Twitch playing Apex.